Alec, thanks for the opportunity to chat to you about your runners for Saturday at Turffontein, starting off with a horse called Skyjet, a son of Ideal World, and started in a sort of average fashion, but every run has been significantly improving as the distance has increased, and he looks like he's half decent.
Yeah, Andrew, I think he's a very nice horse. He's grown into a lovely athletic, big striding horse, and being an Ideal World, he's always going to get better, I think. He was just very green. His first run, he popped out. He was being pushed along at the back, and the fact that he found his feet and stayed on was quite a promising run. And then the next run, we won the race, and I said he can run a place, and he found his feet. He was going 2-1 at the finish, so it was quite nice. And then we thought he'd win last time, but the slow pace killed him. He got going late, but they outsprinted him, and he actually still finished off well. So I think he's got 2,000 meters for a young 3-year-old. It's not always easy to beat the old horses, but I think he's above average.
Well, I've got good news for you because I spent a little bit of time down at the Vaal a couple of weeks back, and Lucky Hudolakis was very, very upbeat about one of his Futura colts called Battleground, and in fact, King of Rome, he also thought they would run well, and they did run well. So I think it's going to be a very strong race that he ran in last time out.
It's probably stronger than the field he's meeting tomorrow, yeah.
Okay, well, we've now finished with Skyjet. We move on to Quantum, and interestingly enough, on the same day, you've got a horse that's already run in a Grade 1 called Quantum Theory that Robbie Sage trains, but your horse is heading in the same direction. It was a very fluent win last time out. Nice to see the dynamics of a fantastic story unfolding with the ownership of Quantum.
Yeah, it's all about the passion for racing with Vanna, and he's involved with Marius and Jill in Durban. They obviously love their racing, and they bred this filly, so it makes it extra special for them. Vanna stayed in. He raced the mother, and then Marius and Jill bought the mother, so goes back a long way. And I'm just happy that she's not a bad filly. She's actually quite good. Look, tomorrow's a very, very stiff race. There's some top fillies there. If she can run a place, we've got a future. If we happen to win it, we'll be over the moon. But she isn't 20-1 because there's a weak race. It's a strong race. I think she'll give a good account of herself, though. She's an improving horse. She gets strong all the time, and she's very honest.
And then we move on to Shawna's Pride, who hasn't seen the racetrack since November last year. He showed a lot of promise. And, obviously the colours of Louis the King, and he is by Louis the King.
Yeah, Parmesan is my highest rated horse in my stable, but, he earned a rating in the Derby for running second, and he went up a ridiculous number. I mean, in 3 weeks, the handicapper has assessed him that he's improved by 25 points, and he won the Derby trial, a short head under a hard ride, and he ran a very good second in the Derby, but I mean, he's a stayer, and I think he outstayed the third horse, who's a good horse, second base. Yeah. But the rating he's got, it was a 116. It's kind of hurt him a bit in the handicap. So we'll see. He's gone off. He went off form. He's coming back from a long rest, very lazy, laid back at home. To get him fit without going on the grass, it's he's not fit. This run is to bring him on. It's like a one run is equivalent to at least 3 gallops. So we'll see if he can just finish off the race. He's on the right track going forward, because he is a Summer Cup entry, and if he comes well, it's worth running him.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth, because I just happened to note that he has an entry for that race, and it looks on his Derby form to be a very realistic entry, given the conditions of the race.
Yeah, if he comes to form, he's an honest horse when he's right, and he doesn't show much at home, but when he gets to the track, he keeps going.